know, it's summertime, and I really enjoy spaghetti and risotto and all sorts of things that are just really quick and easy to do. And, you know, tomatoes, all sorts of ingredients are at their prime right now. And so in just a few short minutes, you can put together an alfresco sauce with just a few ingredients. I've got some tomatoes here. These are little grape tomatoes. I love them. I just can eat them, and it's a really healthy snack, but I like cooking them too. I've got some fresh basil, see, and garlic. I love garlic. You see, I usually have a lot of garlic in my house. Cook with it. And then some good olive oil. And with just these few ingredients, you can make some wonderful, wonderful pasta. So, pasta sauce. Okay, so I'm going to start with the garlic. And I have a garbage bowl that I always keep close at hand. Okay. So you know how to open the garlic, right? I just peel it, and, you know, depending on the size of the head, I usually have two. These are a little small, so I might double them up. And you just break into that, like that. You see? So I have just pods of garlic here. And what I do is I take, this is one of my favorite knives, I take and just cut that off a little bit, just that little nub end. I take it off on all four. And then, you know, there's all of this papery covering on each pod, and you know, the quickest way to get rid of it, smash it. Okay, just take the knife, take it to the sideways, not up like that, but take it to the side flat, and just pound like that and scrunch, and look at the paper wrapping comes right off. You do that to all four, and there it goes. Okay, and here's the last one. Okay, I'm going to get one more because that one wasn't so good on the inside, so I'll get a replacement one here. Okay, and go like that, and scrunch it. And then, so now that all the paper is off, what I do is I just chop it. I'll take this little brown part off here. Okay, and I just chop it fine. Okay, just like that. Okay. Ooh, a little bit of paper still left there. Okay, push that off to the side. Great. And then I take some garlic. I'm sorry, when I say garlic, this is basil. Take the basil leaves, take some big ones like this. They're all been, and I'll show you a trick. If you line them up like this, these basil leaves, and you roll them up tight like this, you can cut them into very fine ribbons called a chiffonade. Okay, uh-oh, I left one out. You want to come with this? Okay. We'll take the stem and get rid of that, roll it up, and then just cut like that. Okay. See, so now look, I've got ribbons. Ribbons of basil, garlic. I've got red pepper, really, really good, and some good olive oil. So all I do is I take my pan and put in a splash of olive oil. I like extra virgin olive oil. Okay, about that much. I'm going to put in some red pepper flakes, not this whole thing, but I like mine spicy, so we'll go there. And I'll put in the garlic. Put it on the heat and get it fired up. But not burn the garlic. You have to watch it, okay? We don't want to burn the garlic, but I want to just warm it through so I can really infuse the olive oil with the flavoring of this garlic and this red pepper. Oh, it's already going to be really great. So I'm going to take it to the stove. I'll be right back. Hi, so in a matter of just a couple of minutes, you see, oh, I wish there was smell-o-vision, because this smells so great. You see, the olive oil is taking on this kind of golden hue from getting all the flavors of this garlic and this red pepper. So all I have to do now is add some tomatoes. It's sizzling. I don't know if you can hear that. That's about enough. Okay, put it back on the heat, and they're going to start to bubble and pop, and the skins are going to pop open, and it's going to, the juice is going to come out. It's going to be really great. Okay, so I'm taking this back to the stove, and I'll give you an update in just a few minutes. Okay. Okay, it's been just a few minutes. It's been about 5 minutes, and have a look. Already they're starting to the tomatoes are starting to get soft and let go of their juices. It's really, really great. I wish you could smell this. It's really, really great. So the last quick step of this is I take the ribbons of basil, put it all in. Look how colorful that is. And put it back on the heat for just a couple more minutes, and we'll be done. Have a look at that. Doesn't that look great? Okay. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, here we are. We've got a finished sauce. Would you look at that? Look at, just the tomatoes are nice and soft. The basil is softened and given its flavors to this wonderful dish. The only thing that I need to do now is just adjust the seasonings with a little fresh sea salt, fresh ground sea salt. Just a bit. Sea salt is much better than regular salt. It's not as, it just has a fresher taste. I don't know how to describe it. And then I love black pepper. So fresh ground black pepper. And there you have it, a fresh tomato sauce. Okay. And did you notice that this takes about, it's less than 10 minutes. And so my dinner tonight is going to be some spaghetti squash, which I cooked earlier. So here you go. And I'm just going to spoon some of this sauce right over it. Look at that. And see how juicy it is? Can you see that? Just one more little spritz around like that. Great. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of parm over that. Just a little bit. And a little pinch of fresh basil. I'll put it there like that. Clean up this plate. And we have fabulous al fresco dining. There you go. Spaghetti squash with fresh grape tomato al fresco sauce from the Whole Kitchens. I'm Jackie Thompson Dodd, and I get to eat this, but I hope that this is a feast for your eyes and that you'll try it yourself. So, welcome to my kitchen. This is a second lesson, and I hope you'll come back again for more. Enjoy.